Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and jellyfish enthusiasts. Welcome to this losers bracket round one match between Tillbert and Jonesy. We've got a 130.08 versus a 135.58. It's gonna be an interesting race today. I think Tillbert has the edge, but you never know what can happen in these races. We've seen so many different things happen so far this tournament, so
yeah, there's never a clear favourite. Alright, I just need to plug my monitor in. 1 sec.
Are both runners ready to begin?
Yep.
Okay, then we will be off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! OGL to both runners.
Hey! I'm
And they're off.
endorsing a
We've
new
got
cola, kids, and this one isn't poisonous
the
to
fastest
anybody.
German runner versus
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only
the strong
finest
Brit
sugars and water.
Jonesy.
Plus, it has a special
Gonna
ingredient
be quite fun.
too hot for the FDA. It'll give
Jonesy
you the
obviously
get up and
being
go
the,
you need to
I
do
believe
all
the only
athletic stuff
person
you
who
have
came
to
into
do.
the tournament as
Try
seed
new
6 and
improved
ended up
Buzz Cola.
winning their group.
Must get Buzz Cola.
And Tilbert came in as the favorite of the seed 4s, but had a very tough group stage.
Piece of cake. Cake.
With Ticker, Slend, and Smith, and then beat Mikey. Before losing to Duck Bob to end up here today.
Hey, Apu.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete. Go back home and talk.
Jonesy's timer seems weird.
Holy leap.
It said he said in mute chat that he's paused. I don't know if they
fair.
want to restart or we're just gonna figure it out as we go. I don't know. Sorry, I still haven't got the stream open. I'm having a bit of technical troubles on my end. Hopefully, get this sorted. Alright, Tilbert's realised.
It looks like we're gonna go for a restart.
Yeah, should be. Bit of a false start. Has he realised yet? Is he gonna realise? Has anyone said anything in his chat or anything?
$100%. At this point, he needs to restart. I think. If he doesn't respond, then somebody will have to go and retime. But no,
there we
he's
go.
seen. He's seen.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's
all
no
good?
problem.
Things happen.
I have no clue why I decided to pause. Reset.
Yeah, just go from tutorial this time, I think. Get it going.
That's a bit disappointing. Don't get to watch the cutscene again.
I'll just sort my life split out if it ever wants to. Right, yeah, I am ready.
Okay, if we're both ready, we can go live again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
GLGO again.
GL.
Sweet.
Help! This isn't funny.
Predictions are looking pretty stacked in Tilbert's favour.
Do better. Eat my
Tilbert gets
stuff.
pushed out.
I can see why. Just because of the difference in PBs.
Hey, Apu.
It
Congratulations,
definitely
Homer.
does
Mission
put it
complete.
in
Go back home and
Tilbert's favor.
Sure.
Homie, leave.
Let's do this thing.
Go all in on Jonesy. No.
Let's do this thing. Looks harder than it is.
Yada yada. It's a lot of well, there's very little to talk about at the moment, isn't there?
Jonesy getting
Wow, this car
a
sure
bit out of shape there by the traffic car and then landing on a glass truck, and this
Hmm.
hasn't been a clean
Hi,
Samati.
Smart.
Leave me alone. I'm calibrating the.
Yeah.
Homer, go.
Already a bit of a gap forming.
I'm
Tillbert
Six,
is
seven.
known
speed
for his
thingy.
great early games, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Piece of cake.
Sort of slowly deteriorates throughout the run.
Hey.
No, he's a solid player. He's definitely going to get sub 130 soon. We've been saying for the last few months. But it's a tough spot to be at.
Finders
Bit of
cooler.
a mental
Better
game
get to Barney.
sometimes.
Sure, I mean, you know yourself the grind it takes to get the sub 130.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
a peanut.
it's pretty rough for some people. I got really lucky, so I won't go into that. You know,
Almost done. Now I need Flanders
it's
Cooper
but I
Jr.
feel the same even going to, from like 129 to 128. It's like a mental barrier. It's been so long getting past a point of I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but yeah,
Now where did I
game
get
is hard.
that stupid inhaler? Duh, on top of the dump truck.
Game can be hard sometimes.
That wasn't part of the deal. Gotta return
So
this
we're getting
dump
a
truck.
125
Find me
inhaler.
sitting around talking to myself.
Very snazzy.
This is one
Jonesy, guessing 128 inhaler.
Just
Might be a
call
bit
me
generous.
Air Homer.
Alright, 130. Unfortunate.
Look,
It's obviously got the FPS disadvantage on 60. Small amount.
Homie, you're
Imagine going to 128. I can't imagine it because I've never had a 128.
mistakes
Imagine
were
getting a
made.
good time in general.
what's
Eh.
happening?
I don't know.
Disoriented.
It is tough.
This is a really bad day.
Driving games are very hard to optimize. I feel like it takes a lot of years, and it's just almost like real driving.
I'll pay you in
I
back.
don't know.
Barney, can I?
Sure, yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm at a point of being any good
Crash
at
it.
driving.
Sweet. Oh, I think I broke something.
Is he going for ESS? Any push?
You almost hit a person.
That's almost the meta, sort of, for like most runners,
Just a few more.
I think.
So long.
Is she like liquid or bacon?
Eat my dust.
I assume Tillbert did the same.
This is one weird.
And
You jerk, I have
oh,
money on
Tillbert,
this car.
will this work?
Ooh, the
Or-
vibration
Maybe?
tickling my
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Burns will
It's
take
about-
that out of my bonus.
it looked a bit dodge there. A
Yeah,
second.
that was a bit bait.
Convertible. I just waxed.
Say a little dodge, it was very dodge.
Yeah.
How can I? Let's do this thing.
Jonesy,
I like
the
to relax
minivan,
these things, but
personal
who
favourite of mine.
Stupid like a fuck.
Not the best damage, it's alright.
Marge will clean this mess up
Oh
later.
no,
Yeah,
he's
I'm-
trying to get out as well.
Ooh.
Should be able. Oh, it's gonna be slow
Oh,
if you
this,
can keep him in
this
there.
isn't good.
Anyone likes
Actually,
these things.
yeah. That was
Even if you get-
unlucky.
Stupid
Yeah,
like a
Okay,
that's
fuck.
like a 151. That's
Yeah, it's
Marge will clean this mess
Not
up
ideal.
later. Wow, I need
not
a
the end of the
bigger
world though,
ramp.
thankfully.
I
he
need
saved it, but
so talented and good
at some
looking.
point it would have probably been faster to
Can
go
you
for
come
the
and get-
backup.
Yeah. And there's a point though where you like get him on one hit and he like drives away, and then you're like, oh, that's really bad time loss at that point. Thankfully, he kept him in
Sure.
there.
Creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town.
So if we have any restream issues, we don't have any way to like interact. So
These miniature
Oh, yeah.
cameras are an outrage.
to let people know, Tillbert is restreaming. So if there are any issues, F restreams. Okay.
Seems okay. I'm not hearing any audio, I just realised after like 7 minutes. But I think that's just my bad.
Nah, Discord audio sometimes is
Marge, that black
gotta do
van
something
is
different to
spying on
allow
us.
Discord audio.
Homie, you're so
Yeah,
sexy when you're paranoid.
I see.
Cake.
So there should be audio on the stream, right?
Crashing
Yeah, there's audio on the stream.
Cool. We are FBI.
Bart did it.
Just such a boring level. I don't think anyone can deny it. But
It is
Got
rather
ex-
boring, yes.
most of the action to come, so stay tuned. Everyone.
One
I
is-
almost spilled my sundae.
Yeah, kind of dull.
Yeah, I personally believe the game doesn't really get exciting till sellouts. That's my opinion.
I can
The
agree
problem
with
because
that
I suck at all the
opinion.
levels before that point, so
High society.
all missions.
I can agree with that opinion. It's the point where it starts getting decent.
Yeah. It's, what makes this game particularly hard to grind is just how tiresome the early game can get sometimes. It's grating.
Ow! My neck! Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Oh. Oh, that was too easy. Nothing lasts forever.
Jonesy unfortunately experiencing the
Mr. Burns,
when you get the minivan in this mission, it can be really slow on 60 when you're like going over bumps and stuff like the barn. It'll just slow you down to a halt.
For sure, yeah. Being on 60, you can really have a difference. Like Homer 1 is where most negatives are
Yeah,
associated
sure.
with being on 60.
Yeah, pretty much. Get sort of noticeably less difference until you get to Marge, and then it's like negligible difference the FPS makes.
Steady, Marjorie,
Um,
steady.
Eat my dust.
Even Lisa is pretty similar. Anyway. Tillbert's having a decent bone storm. Turning around though, some of the extra coins.
Vengeance will be mine.
He's got pretty good coins, 319 here.
This girl's finish fast. Not very good at this.
That's what you're going to be wanting to look at least if you want to skip Krusty though, probably.
Possessions are fleeting.
Is this going to affect my insurance? If only.
We're number one. We're number one. I need your help, Mike. Hey, Homer. Let's do this thing.
See if Jonesy has a better bone storm. Looking decent so far. Some quick drops. It's not quite getting the shortcut.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh no, he's just missing loads of drops here.
You are the one I hate.
Ghost hits. Had strat of driving through the quickie mark. Let's go. He's got a bit better coins, about 20 better coins, I think.
Team Montgomery.
Like, well, yeah. Tillbert had a decent Homer 1 here, like 11 2x is very good.
Yep. I would be happy with that, even Tillbert by his standards.
I gotta get
That's pretty decent.
fine by me.
Getting a sports car.
So
Nice.
tired. So
The
tired.
colour do you call that? I don't know. That's horrible. Whatever it is.
Just like I got Charlie in
Tan.
Afraid
Sorry.
not.
so.
Afraid not.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, damn your lightning fast wit.
it's not the nicest.
Yeah, it looks like back of a Volvo or something. I don't know. It's
I don't remember these being here before.
It does have that Volvo feel to it.
yeah.
See you later, Stinkigator. That's the bomb.
Just driving around Springfield in a pimped up Volvo.
Hell yeah.
Too late. Give it up for America's bad boy. Lisa did
So
it.
that's how Simpsons Hit and Run should have been.
Look out!
My Volvo.
How am I gonna get
Oh man, they should do like a Fast and Furious mod for this game. That'd be really cool. Right.
Fast and Furious, but it's just Volvos.
Yeah. Or a Pimp My Ride one with like Tim Westwood. That would be incredible.
Could you imagine like a Fast and Furious movie, but instead of like the fast cars, we just have like Vauxhall Corsas, Fiat 500s.
Oh mate, it's the British one. Fast and Furious, isn't it? That would be sick.
Ah,
Sorry, boss.
just driving around in their little reasonably priced car.
It's through like northwest London or something. I don't know. Hounslow.
Nah, but you've got to go up north to like Newcastle or something.
Yeah. Oh mate, I'll write this down.
Woo, nice one.
We live, it's copyrighted.
Patented. Newcastle Dance. Be nice to Newcastle.
Fast and
Never
Furious, Newcastle Drift.
I'll never lose these love handles.
Lambton's
It's got a ring to it.
Oh,
Lambton's a
Grill.
Sunderland
This is too
supporter,
cool
so
for school.
That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not gonna lie.
they're big rivals in the football.
Is it? Oh, that makes sense.
Although there is a good ale from
Time to
Newcastle.
rock.
Oh,
Shay,
Newcastle
you're the
Brown Ale.
drive-by
Literally called that.
of community.
I fought the law and
I've never had it. It seems like such an old man drink. So it's one of those ones.
Hey,
See like people drinking
you
it.
got it.
And they're like their 50s.
but
You could just say they have an educated palate, right?
Aw, loser.
Well, that just got a little more rare.
Boy, I oughta.
They're from something called Lamptons. Oh shit.
Take that.
Gotta try that.
Don't have a cow, man. Oh, bull plop.
I spilled my squishy. I'm happy to report.
And the crowd goes wild.
So, Jonesy comes to the end of Barton Frink. Not Barton Frink. Was it weapons? Weapons of mass delinquency.
I gotta play
I remember.
Bart Simpson at your service.
oh, it's for those weapons
Beat
of
my
mass
dust,
destruction,
dust
but I could be
eaters.
wrong.
You might be right.
Just give
Yeah,
me a
I don't-
second to catch my
I
breath.
actually have no idea. I
I
just
think
got a
that's what
weapon.
it's a play on. But yeah.
Don't bend that way.
Watch it, buddy.
Yeah, weapons is the normal name.
Whee!
Ah, excuse me. Just gonna crack a beer.
I just know
No,
I'm
it is
gonna
weapons of
blame
mass
for this.
delinquency. You were right.
That's right. Hey.
Cracking it open, a gold one with the boys in it. North like.
I don't remember these being here before. Oh, awesome, man. That was the best ride ever. Energy depleting. Need sugar. Full speed ahead. So tired. So very tired. Oh man, this
Is
sucks.
that sharp the best
Back.
combo?
What about-
Potentially.
What about
Let's
bottles
roll.
and shit?
Bottles. No, I'm more of a Peroni kind of guy, and red comes in a bottle, so.
If I didn't play so many video
Yeah,
games,
I've gone off cans recently because I just drunk too many. No, I just like it out of a bottle. Tastes a lot nicer.
Hey Snake, what's up?
Heineken. It's good shit. Right. Oh,
I'm
excuse
gonna
me.
say only drink if you're of age and drink responsibly.
Yes,
We do
responsibly.
not condone any
Yeah,
misuse
I
of
totally
alcohol
rule.
or any other substance, including caffeine.
Yes, got to be careful with caffeine. One time I drank too much coffee, and you don't want to know what happened.
Well, great, now I'm losing.
What about Shah? I mean, we recommend you don't play Shah at all and save your sanity, but that would make me lose most of my hobby, so you know.
Now to find
If we
I love
had
the-
no Shah, I wouldn't be able to commentate.
Hasbro's anymore.
I love the pinned message in speedrun general where it's just when the fun stops, stop.
Hey there, man.
Genuine warning for sure.
Fine by me.
Sometimes it just causes you too much pain. You should just put it down, have a break, come back when you feel a bit more motivated. There's no one forcing you to play the game.
Sure, it's all about keeping a good mental state when it comes to speedrunning in general. Like, there's so much like self-pressure put onto people, like
Yeah,
from external and internal sources of like trying to do better. But at the end of the day, I think people don't stop and realize
Gimme,
like
gimme.
Oh, I could have
their PB is representation of what they've done the best so far. You aren't going to get better every single time you do something, you know? Like, you don't expect if you're a footballer to go out there and score 10 goals every game,
yeah,
or
exactly.
even 5 goals every game. You gotta be realistic and not expect every single run to PB. If you expect every single run to PB, then you're gonna get into a bad habit of just either resetting or just hating thing because you're not
Yeah.
living up to your expectations.
You just resets. I find loads of people just, well, including myself, just reset so much, even though you just forget how much time save you have. And you expect to match your best all the time. It can be very grating, I think.
Yeah, I expect to match my average every time, which is usually about 2 to 3 minutes below my
This is
PB,
real fine.
Yeah.
which
All right.
Yeah, if
is
you can match your average, it's pretty good.
exactly, because at the end of the day, you're pretty much just playing a video game.
Yeah, and it's all for fun. People seem to forget.
Crusty burgers, easy peasy.
Yeah.
You expect.
Well, an addiction can be anything really, and I do think that some people are addicted to car or speed running or in
How
general.
about
Like,
Harvard next time?
Yeah. I think
Hi, Doc.
when I first started, I was playing maybe like 4 hours a day some
Time
day,
for
which is
some road
really
rage.
unhealthy.
Simpson style.
Uh,
Oh, my skull.
I think a lot of
My
people do.
beautiful
When
skull.
you start out and then you PB a lot, and then it starts to slow down. And, yeah. Oh, it's fun.
exactly.
No problemo.
But yeah, how's these runs going? So,
Robert's doing alright.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Mine's
Jonesy
Got
is
quite a lead at the moment.
yeah. Jonesy is probably about what 35, 40 seconds behind, maybe a little more. No, more than
Yeah.
that. Way more than that.
I didn't see his Homer 2x. Tillbert is known for having pretty strong bot one
Yeah.
and Homer one, so
It's probably about a minute to a minute and a half difference,
This is too
but
cool for school.
realistically, like, that's to be expected. It seems like Jonesy's timer only just ticked to a red as well, so if he's comparing to PB, he is doing pretty decently
that's good.
compared to himself. And
You're all mine.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Ow,
I think
my coccyx.
Jonesy's a really skilled player. He's definitely capable of a better PB. So I think he'll be able to keep up pretty well. Personal opinion.
there's one bit of advice my teachers always told me when I was at school, a wee little lad, of always don't focus on like other people and what they can achieve. Focus on what you can achieve, and you'll be a lot happier.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, same here, Bournemouth, pretty much, like, when first lockdown. That's when I first got into it,
Woo, nice
and I got big into it. I stopped, like, making music and doing all the other stuff that I normally do. Just
Hello,
played Shark.
drivers. Got a little situation here.
Yeah, it was. I think Shah for a lot of people like
Alright,
was an
that was
escape
so
from the
cool.
outside world, and now people are starting to be able to go outside again. And
You
Remember
bet.
how horrible it is.
there was a time when you could go onto the Shah directory and there'd always be like 3 people streaming.
Yeah, I remember that. It's crazy.
Hope that didn't break my memory card.
At the end of the day, Shah isn't even that good of a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's no battle for Bikini Bottom, right?
I mean, neither are like the best game. They're solid games. They're fun and enjoyable, but they're not like masterpieces.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And no like
Oh man, that sucks.
bangers like Fishy and Fishy 2.
Yeah. Do you think Shah for its times bloody impressive? Like the graphics are really, to be honest. Like I think by having such a cartoony style, really held up. But yeah, gameplay wise, nothing to write home about. I don't think.
Graphically, they made a huge dub. The sense of going for like the more cartoony
Yeah.
graphic, and not too cartoony. It's very simplistic. Like if you press spawn to jump, like cheats, you can see like how paper thin all of the surroundings are and the buildings are, and they basically, to make sure they didn't use too much space, they were quite sensible in just having like the outlines of buildings, not have anything behind it.
Sure. It's like
No problemo.
there are spots that even you don't have to haunted jump in the game where you just look out at a weird angle and you're like, oh, why does the landscape just stop there? It's like, this is kind of a thin veil of reality.
Especially like on this map. In Homer 1 is not as much. Then this map
Yeah.
you can see like everywhere.
Yeah, I was thinking Lisa, like on the bridge, that area is really badly
Yeah.
drawn in. Like,
You can tell like the first map was the one they took the most time in.
yeah, for sure.
Tillbert getting cutscene skip, quite a solid time
Nice.
actually.
Yeah,
Mid 24 is quite good, although I know
Very nice.
Tilbert's got, I believe Tilbert's got 23s before, but
yeah.
he's kind of slowed down with his insane. Oh, he bonked it. He bonked it.
I
Actually,
think you could have
Stop.
avoided that.
oh, apologies. Keep swearing. Been a while since I commented.
Look out! I'm not going to dignify
Jonesy
that.
selling pretty decent sellouts, I think.
We must learn
Unless
how
the
to
first
fly.
car's a disaster and I didn't see it.
Oh, that would have been like a 6-3x if you
Uh,
got it there,
Must
so
get this
it
comic
was
straight while our back.
it was doing good until you said it was.
Yeah, commentator's curse. Damn it.
Tillbert bonked the sign. This has gone from a 6-3x to a 607. That's those sellouts where you're like happy, when you just want to
Yeah.
punch your monitor. Because you're doing so well, and then suddenly it's just like make an error, and the car just doesn't go right, and bam.
Yeah. Pretty much. Get one traffic car that just spawns awkwardly. It's like, going to lose 20 seconds or something. Very cool. Oh no, and he misses the cutscenes.
Not too fast, not too slow.
That was a
That's
terrible
right,
like
Bill.
minute.
That was really unlucky. So I think he might have been green out of his PB. He'd had a decent sellout. Oh, he's unpaused. I completely missed it away, but that was really unlucky.
I hope
Oh.
these are recyclable.
He got the one pause. Oof.
Oh man. Hate to see it.
Oh, it's
Thankfully, I wasn't
victory,
looking.
SpongeBob, because it's sweet,
I wonder if I'll get extra
sweet,
credit for this.
sweet victory. Jonesy was like 20 seconds green to PB.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
She blows.
Good news is he's on decent pace, so
Tillbert. Yeah. It's done very well.
Jonesy as well. Like even
Oh,
though
yeah.
he missed cutscene, he's still gonna be. It's still PBable.
Oh nice. Good to hear.
I should have paid
Yeah.
more attention in the
I think I had like a 132 with a 38 Lisa before, so like, it's definitely PBable. Probably a lot of time to save later on. He is winning.
But needing Krusty Lou, so not gonna be happy about that.
Baz, if you mean who is winning, Tillbert is currently in the lead by about a mission and a half.
Whoa.
We cannot see Tilbert splits, so I will not be able to give you an update of his splits.
Hello, Springfield.
Oh, is he comparing against blank?
He's restreaming.
This is
Oh.
not good for
Oh
my
yeah, of course.
Time.
Whoa. Yeah.
Didn't even occur to me you could do that.
Danke schön.
Crickets.
Bitte schön.
Eat pickup, city folks.
Um,
Yeehaw!
yeah, I only know how to swear in German, I think.
Go, girl.
Deutsch ist nicht gut.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
I know that terrible JFK
Three.
phrase.
That was pretty cool.
Ich bin ein
Mark's still missing,
well,
and
it's
I'm no
um,
closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should
Anyway.
consult Professor Frink at the observatory.
Tillbert,
He seems
looking
to know
like pretty
everything.
nice bonfire.
Except
Because-
why I ever came to this
Yeah,
jerk
he
of
does
a
exactly
work.
the same thing as he would for anybody else. He would cropped his timer and put it there.
Right. Right, yeah, so she's streaming directly onto Tweetins.
Yeah.
Grandpa,
Because the only thing we can see is his timer. Can't see his splits because he's not streaming to anything else, whereas Jonesy is streaming to his channel, and then Tillbert has cropped the splits onto a restream. But Tillbert is the only things we can see of Tillbert is what's on the screen right there.
there goes my college money. Otto,
Yeah. Tillbert can see his splits,
action.
Yeah,
but
we
we
can't.
can't.
Let's just do this thing. Sweet forward momentum.
Nice. First car. Like the fastest way of doing it.
Ow, my hair.
Did Tillbert get perks? Did he?
Stilu, yep.
Yeah. I think he normally does.
Kind of an odd approach for 120. Like normally you see people on 120 just going for
Ow,
boat
my
jump.
hair.
Yeah. Boat jumps.
Just a few more.
Annoying strat from what I've heard.
For us, we are never gonna go for boat jump, but
Speed,
Yeah.
glorious speed.
I think there probably is a way of doing it very consistently, but it's probably quite difficult to get to that point.
not on 60. I don't think. On 60, it's just
Oh yeah,
your prey.
yeah. If you get it on 60, it's very lucky. Seems like a time
Oh.
boost strat.
Efficient.
Um,
Phone boost right is not good on 60.
It's empty.
oh no, still at
What's going on?
203 salvage. That's pretty good. Look at that.
Excuse me.
So
Solid-
out of
solid
sleuthing and
Lisa.
PB,
You
he was
have a
at
gift for speed.
32.59.
Lisa
Alright,
Simpson at your
so it's
service.
gonna be very close to PvE. A bit ahead,
Yeah.
probably. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Tilbert's like PB is essentially sub 30 until Homer 2. I think he's like ahead of my PB or something until Homer 2.
He got an
Oh, yeah, bless you, bud.
11,
Score one for Wiggum.
I hope those were recyclable.
11:30, I think.
Oh wow, yeah. So it's
Strike two. Running over an elderly person without a license.
a lot of time saved for him there. So if he can just match, that sort of time
Gotta go.
up until Homer 2, he should be laughing.
Wow.
But there's plenty to come.
Don't be alarmed. I'm a professional badge guy.
All for Lisa.
So much of a race left.
Got a pretzel here
Yeah.
somewhere. And
Oh yeah, I got my mojo working now. I need a ride. Chief Wiggum. Hello, Springfield.
Oh no, Jonesy
Kid power.
not getting much damage there.
One fish delivered to a happy home.
Should
It's
still
like
be
5 seconds
fine,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Have a good life.
Oh,
Time to move.
unlucky.
Plenty of good living here.
But getting it done.
I've gotta go. Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce. Next time, watch out for nets, dummy. Return to the wild. Freedom!
Nice. Get the second car. Start just doing a play-by-play for the entire run. Maybe I could keep up. Oh no, Jonesy. Oh, is
The
that
car
one hit?
goes out of a pier.
Hopefully that's one hit.
Freedom, my cold-blooded friends.
I think he'd be better off warping here, but he's going to drive around.
Well, that's that.
People seem to do that, I've noticed.
Ahab will tell me what he knows.
There's something funny you can do there by if you push the police car out of the way and just park your school bus there, the police car will spawn on it and then just launch somewhere. It doesn't lose you much time because like the spawn circle is still there, but it's pretty funny to watch.
That's funny.
Sweet
uh,
forward momentum.
Marathon strat. Oh, did he just... Oh, he just got 5 coins out of that bend, I think. That's unlucky.
Ooh, you hate to see it. And Tillbert,
Benched it. Oh, nice, faster man.
yeah, gets it.
Sub minutes for that, maybe? Yep. Imagine his coins are pretty good if he got crossed there. Really been paying attention. The guy's just slow part, that's interesting. Maybe he
PB
has
was
a jank controller.
35-49.
Yeah, 35-30.
So,
So, pretty good.
30, so like 14 seconds green now.
I'll do
Nice.
It's a very solid, well, so.
Yeah, very solid sub 130 pace as well. So.
Goodness, that was so fast. Sexy
Come
mommy
on,
needs a
Tillbert.
ride. Where to next, video game?
Get her done.
Time for caution. Oh, that looked expensive. Easy, easy.
This is a really bad day.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, he's going for the double vend strat. I've only seen Tillbert do this. Gets the gas station vend. As well as Krusty Burger. Quite a tight time frame. I think, yeah, he doesn't go for Donut Fire at all, he just goes for the push. Which is fair enough. Donut Fire's up.
The blocking strat is fine, but when it starts going wrong, it goes awfully wrong.
Yeah. Same with Donut Fire though, you know. I feel like the blocking strat's easier to back up than Donut Fire. Maybe I'm wrong. Pretty much the same.
Did I win? I had no idea.
We're going like a sub 130. Pretty good.
Wiggum abuse.
Oh.
Need 4-2 shenanigans. Oh, he gets the freebie via Cletus, which is good. Just doesn't have to slow down. But sometimes Cletus drives a bit bad if you don't slow down. Oh, he seemed okay.
Come on, let's keep it moving.
Both fans. Yep. Mine's looking very respectable for Tillbert. I'm not even sure if he got neighbours or not, I didn't see him.
And Jonesy
Oh,
doing
Jonesy.
the phone boost shot on
The hell?
60.
I've seen him get this before in the last race I commentated. So. Yeah, okay. Get him a one hit. Nice. I think I'm right in saying he's like the only 60 FPS runner that does that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that's solid. And but I've seen him get it like twice now, first try. So
Kind of mental considering
must
like he.
have found a consistent way of doing it.
I hope there's not much more.
Because I
As
think
you say, he's the only one who does it on 60.
yeah. Get him to write a guide for it. I mean, still, you know,
At some serious
the 108 split is definitely beatable with just regular fast on those.
So most of the time, like what you want to do with that strat is you want to also get bow jump, and of course you can't get bow jump on
Yeah.
these, so it kind of like almost defeats the purpose of it.
Yeah. But,
Power walking is good for my
Jonesy got neighbours, didn't he? Yeah. Tillbert finishing for 2.
It's definitely harder on lower FPS.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've heard. I never had any good luck getting it. I think I might have got it twice in like doing it for an hour or something.
Everyone better stay out of my way. I can drive 55.
Almost getting away with the donut truck there.
We need them ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long
I think
winter.
Jonesy's still on pretty good pace,
Hey, I know
considering
another dumpster's
this
around
cutscene
here
skip.
somewheres.
The cutscene skip is mostly like where his time went.
Yeah. Oh, what drop?
Green if it wasn't for the cutscenes.
Oh no, this last drop. Wait, what? No, I think the 2 drops are there. They're on top of each other. That was really weird.
I think
Here on the
one
map, they were separate.
one despawned and he didn't realize.
That makes sense.
It took him a while to realize that it had despawned.
Yeah, took me a moment.
It's always unfortunate when you don't like notice that. It's small things like that where you don't really notice, and then you lose time because of it, and then you just kick yourself because it's like a mistake you never should never mistake. You should never make. Sorry.
Yeah, you never expect to make it. So yeah, it's one of those things. It causes growth as a runner. You see all the potential things that can happen. Try and learn from each one. Do your best to avoid them next time around.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just this stuff that will cause you problems like one time ever and never again. But it's annoying.
Sure, the amount of times I hear someone say, I did this once and never again, and it's something they did like when they started, and it's just like, that really like stayed with you your entire shark career.
Yeah, because it can make you err on the side of caution a bit. It's too much sometimes, I think. And, end up like going slower or something. Too cautious about stuff. I don't know. I used to play insanely cautiously, like it would just my main focus is just not hit lamp poles like at any cost. If I don't hit lamp poles, be like easy.
Well, a good example is like when people use Malibu for 4-2, even though it's slower. People use it purely because they think Canyonero is like the worst, which it is.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's like considerably slower. But people will use it purely because of like bad times they've had with the Canyonero.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people do that. Never just pick slow shots.
I'll do my best.
9 times out of 10, it's better to just pick the fast strats and nail them down, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Get comfortable with them. Like, there's some things where there's no point of doing because it's like such a minimal time save, and then there's some things which will save a lot of time if you learn like Malibu 4-2, rising that out is like 10 seconds or something.
Mm. Yeah. I don't think I ever did Malibu 4-2 once, to be honest. But yeah. Sorry, a bit of a brain fart then. Oh no. It's been pretty solid runs from like both runners. There's really not been too many massive mistakes
I should pay more
for either runner, apart from
No.
cutscene skip for Jonesy. Like,
Yeah, the cutscene is definitely like what has stopped Jonesy being on PB pace so far, but
mhm.
still PB-able.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, more liberal guilt. I'm gonna have
But there's
to
no like no
consult
mission
the
fails or
police
anything.
for that.
No.
Production missions have gone pretty okay. Except for
Safe and
this is brackets round 1.
Yes. The loser of this will be eliminated from the tournament.
Oh dear.
My bad. Oh, that's gonna cost me. I do drive at a 9th grade level. That guy was one bad driver. Here's your...
How are your predictions looking, X?
Don't think I won't sue.
D-Top's winning.
My prediction. Well, let's just say I'm not top.
Let's do this thing.
For some reason, I'm not top. I don't know why. But, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It must
Maybe these ones
be a
have
broke
to
system
move.
or something.
Do you end up doing predictions, Finn?
Yeah,
The last freaking time.
I
Tell me about the
kind of. Mine are
crap
really
circles.
dumb because I gave up like halfway through.
I
I put Quimby as winning. But I was like, how is this actually gonna work? Like,
What does this have to do with the crap circle?
Not a thing.
Yeah,
Where
that
was I? Right.
be very
Well,
difficult.
First time I rode a
Um,
motor car. Okay. It was
So,
so
I think I'm not
cool,
even like
and
last
I'll
place
have
on
to
the
describe
predictions.
it in sepia tone.
Tillbert's
No.
40 seconds ahead.
Well, as I
Jeez.
recall, it was sort of a
Jeez.
cosmic kind of thing. Shaped kind of like a
Oh,
bird with
yeah.
an old-fashioned
It's been a
radio
really
antenna
solid
coming
run so
off it.
far.
Planet with
This
the
Do you
run is
know what?
bussin'.
I'm not last place either.
Let's go. Isn't like Lucky Corn like predicted Lampton to win or something like that?
And no Potato to win Lambton top 4.
Oh yeah, that was it.
How about that?
If Lambton gets top 4, I will eat a shoe live on Speed Simpsons. If Lambton gets top 4, I'll get
I'll
one
gift
of
10,000 subs. Right.
Just let me catch you.
I mean, I was gonna say I'll get Lambton's shoe and eat it.
Bart, do you?
It's never gonna happen.
I'll do my best. Oh. I need a Long Island iced tea.
There's a lot of things that can happen on Speed Simpsons. Lambton getting top 4 will not be one of those.
Eddie wins the race.
That'd be like the major upset of the tournament.
Kids really slows you down.
Some parallel universe.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
I mean, I feel like anyone sort of above a 128 probably not gonna get top 4. I don't think, unless I could be proved wrong, but there's some really, really good people in this tournament. It's very consistent.
I need more step aerobics classes. Oh, boy. Just
Hey,
let me catch
Jonesy failed. Oh my god.
Yeah, Jonesy failed.
I need a Long
By
Island
the
iced
school.
tea.
Oh man.
I'll bet our
He's
pool
passed
is
the
yourself.
4th drop.
That's
Eddie
big.
wins the race. A pool.
It's before the bridge kind of
Anyone
thing.
better Marge Simpson, at your service. I need some road rage. Are you blind?
This is one weird place.
Oh, looking like gonna have like a 5130 or something, maybe a bit lower. Oh, color shops, crazy.
Oh my goodness.
trucks, yeah.
Time for caution.
Maybe less than that.
I'll get you.
PB
Can't
was
really
at
do
52.13, so 3 seconds ahead of that would be 8:51 pace, so yeah, that makes sense. Jonesy's coins are pretty good,
Nice.
but he has got 1/2 a neighbors, but
Yeah.
Jonesy will not be happy going into crop circles.
He's gonna do it right, I think.
My tush.
I know.
His-
Yeah.
His
Nothing to write home
coins,
about.
his coins he'll be fine with, but fail would not be something he
Yeah. No.
likes.
It's very, very grating when you lose big bits of time like that. Just ask me. Failed 5-1. DNF. Alright. Oh no, Tilbert's second truck. It's probably just leave it here. But yeah, that's unlucky.
Polygons. Not very good at this.
I keep looking at the Twitch stream instead of the Discord stream. Alright.
And we got another bit of UK versus Germany classic
Not
rivalry.
very good at this. You got it.
How'd you like a newspaper upside your head?
Name a better rivalry. Oh wait. I Tilbert die. Oh, it's German for the Bart the. Oh. Refrain from doing any more Sideshow Bob impressions.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
Such a good episode.
We'll put that there. Well, that score's settled. Now to go home to my
And
family.
only unlimited
You
runs
took
this
my
time.
precious cola, Marge.
Unsure.
Not
To
yet,
take off
but
my shirt in the station
there
locker
might
room.
be a surprise in the pet bracket. There have been talks. If 2 certain runners end up fighting each other in the pet bracket, they're gonna do unlimited FPS. What I've heard, sources have told me we might have an unlimited FPS race if the bracket ends up like that.
I should do unlimited FPS runs because I can only run Shara at about 90 FPS. And it
Oh,
could be
you
like,
see-
yeah, new
you
world
see-
record.
You see, Joe, I am the former unlimited FPS world record holder. None of this mod launcher nonsense. You play
Mumbo
pure
jumbo.
game. Yeah. You just load up a pure game, just you and the game.
Yeah, didn't he used to crash all the time?
See, that's regardless of a point. I used to play a clean game, no mod launcher, unlimited. Obviously, colorblind mode.
Colorblind. Wait, what? Is that actually an option? Sure.
If the grass suddenly turns blue.
I feel like a Brahmin. I must admit, the smell of fresh air.
Well, that's what
is
happened when you turn the
pleasing
saturation
than
down.
The odor of the hot dog machine.
Uh.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that.
Oh,
in the
I didn't even see what time Tilbert had out of. The
A 51 4x. It was like a
Wow.
43, I think it was.
solid 128 pace. Or even 127 maybe.
I am higher than the Maharishi. What in the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, the pet bracket this year will be quite interesting. We do have sign-ups for the pet bracket if anybody wants to join and was eliminated from this year's group stage, you know. It'll be quite an interesting event. so far we only have 9 people, so just 7 more spots.
Is there a prize pool for the pet racket?
I am not sure. I think has
Just
been
make an alt account. New runner. Name's S-Fin. Progressing really quick.
only Nif joins the.
Ooh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
So pet bracket sign-ups are now until I think Saturday, and then the draw will be made afterwards. Was a good poll strat by Jonesy.
Yeah, that was solid. There you can capitalise and get a really good cola trucks out of it.
Get out of the way!
But tonight, I don't know what his chances of PB are now after that. Wolves fail. Probably not looking good.
Nah, it's like 2 minutes red, so I don't know his PB. So, but generally, if you end up 2 minutes red, you ain't gonna PB, or if you are, it's gonna be quite tight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some of the best of luck. Yeah, it would be a bit of a chore. I don't know. At this point.
Sure, yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Very nice second car as well. It's actually a really good cola truck shaping up. Gonna get one though.
Unfortunately, Joe, I am just a commentator. I do not organize anything. If you want to potentially do something, you ask the organizer, Critch, and you never know what could happen.
Meant to be some like Gamden race or something.
I make this look easy.
Where talks, but unfortunately, they never.
Seize the means of shit. Critch is the proletariat. Oh no, wait. Yeah, bourgeoisie.
I'm afraid we
Overthrow the bourgeoisie.
Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
That's solid cola trucks considering you had to get the wasp.
I am a lean, mean Vindaloo machine. Oh, how unproductive. 300 horses of convenient power.
And Critch is about as English as it comes.
Yeah.
This is not
He
good for my
literally,
insurance.
during the Euros, painted his face with the English flag and
What
went
in
to
the
the
hell were
pub.
you thinking? What are you trying to prove with this crazy
Gonna make a rude joke, but no. Hold
My
off.
favourite part of the Euros was when England lost, and then someone photoshopped a picture of the Irish flag on Critch's face. Did a paint job.
Oh yeah, that wasn't much of a Photoshop. Picture
was
reminded me of the moon from the Mighty Boosh. Terrifying.
No, the Irishman is Bulmers. Easy confused, but you know,
Yeah.
totally different people. Although Bulmers does own a shirt, like a Christmas jumper with Critch's face on it, so...
It makes no sense.
Why wouldn't he own that?
Who wouldn't want to own the limited edition Critch 1 Critch Excite
Oh, I smashed my skull.
Christmas jumper?
Good question.
Sure, if we pre-order now, we can get it in time for Christmas this year.
It's the
Hey, move it, Whitey.
Pete Simpsons merch. See, how was Tilbert's baby van? I was just not back any
Human
It's like a 110, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, good enough.
Survived. And
Yeah.
one thing I always say about baby van is you pretty much try and survive.
Yeah, I'm always like, I'm gonna lose an amount of time in baby van most likely, and if I don't, that's a good thing. But it's always got to make sure you're green going in there. I feel like.
At the end of this split in PB, Tillbert was a 10005, so definitely going to be green here.
Yeah,
A considerable
quite green.
amount. Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me a second.
And I am the only person here now. Mwahahaha. I am the one and only.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell. Hand over your... Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times. while
So
I'm
we
driving
do
around.
have a commentator spot open in about 2 hours and 45 minutes if anybody wants to sign up, and then we have 2 commentator spots at midnight, so in about 4 and 3/4 hours.
What in the hell were you thinking, sir?
Couldn't tell if I was muted.
Tilbert's about 25 seconds green. He's lost a little bit. Baby van, but again, he survived. And at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but surviving is good.
Yep, we like surviving. And as I said earlier, like his PB is very good until Homer too, so like him being green on it, it's always really good.
What in the hell were you thinking? Please don't. Just give me a minute.
His coins are looking pretty nice as well, so probably won't be able to skip mother up, but
No, for sure, he won't be able to skip one
it'll
away.
be sorted for coins when he gets them. He might be able to skip like 80 wasps.
Won't have to get like the slow coins, but he will have to get like majority of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say
Jonesy
more.
getting early courthouse box there. Didn't really need it. Okay, Tilbert
My
skipping
car
that
gave a
wasp,
shot.
which I believe is this
Okay.
wasp here,
Uh,
which kinda sucks because
yeah, it's probably not the best one to skip.
yeah,
Come to
coins are
Paul,
okay.
random
Like
object.
they're
Yeah.
not bad, but they're not
Once he
like.
gets armored truck, that'll be fine, I think.
But now he's pretty much relying on armor truck. So
Oh no! Oh, it's one of those ones. I think sometimes when you like spawn in too many wasps, like get both freebies or something like that, the wasps just like fly away from you no matter what you do. It's
only good thing is
incredibly annoying.
if it was the wasp by the stairs, it should spawn back in if you get if he gets the. He should be able to get them. He'll just have to go the stadium way.
Jonesy can A-strat.
Stair strat.
Oh, ooh, almost.
Gets
almost
out, but-
6 shots is solid. I'll get those ones quickly. It's driving pretty well. And not gonna drop anything.
So the winner of this goes on to
Clean up
face
in aisle 1.
Ask JT.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a very tasty matchup for, especially if it's Tillbert versus Jordan.
Yeah. I really wish I'd had a chance to face JT in the tournament. In, like,
My friend,
battle of the fastest person from Kent. Let's get the same PB. The final battle.
I am the victim of chicanery most violent.
Well, there are rival races after, so you know,
Yeah,
you never
do
know.
it. Could organise it. He doesn't know he has a rivalry with me, but I know. No, I'm just kidding. But
Sir, this full
pretty bad being like, oh, I'm
Last time I left this store,
not even the
Google
fastest
was
person in my
not
county.
affiliated with magazines. Whoa.
Aren't you exactly the same though?
But yeah, we got the exact same PB.
But technically, you are the fastest.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's nobody
Clean up in
faster.
aisle 1.
That's true. Joint fast. Yeah.
Like out of my way, walking dude.
There's a lot of really solid players from Britain, I swear. So
Whoa, like there's a
it'd be good to
convention
be like the
out
best
there.
person in your country.
Nice try, foolish driver.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Tilbert's the best German player. So
And I'm the best in my country. No need to, No,
One side, roadhog dude.
make my own island,
Chicks
my own
love
country.
it
Oh
when
no,
I
if
do
Jonesy getting
this.
eaten by the stairs. Oh dear, is that a mission fail? Oh, barely.
Oh, so close.
300 horses of convenient power. Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior. This is just between me and you, random object.
Wait, Tilbert did get armed track. Don't be commented on that.
Like, no. What possible service could this be to the community?
Very nice.
Coins
It's
okay
slow though.
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
charity
But-
place.
It's just how
Yeah,
high
that's
it
good.
is. Yeah.
His PB out of Apu was a 107.20.
Totally not supposed to happen.
So he is on decent PB pace, and
I've really
end of the
got
day,
to
he
learn
just needs
to enjoy
9
my
seconds
parole more often.
be.
This town is going to pay for this. That car belongs in
That'd
the
be very
marketplace.
epic if he got sub on
Sweet
30 on
acceleration.
stream. Oh no, Speed Simpsons.
If you do not
The funny thing is, he'll have to submit this VOD as his PB.
Oh yeah, shit. That's what you got.
I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Maybe he's
Hey,
local
slower traffic
recording.
to the
I don't-
right, please. I remember this being
Maybe,
here
but
before.
This is just between me and you, random
I think
object.
if you're restreaming yourself, you kind of wouldn't want to local record just because of how much it could put strain. His coins
Yeah.
are low. He's gonna potentially have to do a coin grind.
Never have I seen such a
Dang,
four-wheel
first person
disgrace.
curator. Oh, this is not the move.
Clean up in
Tilbert
aisle one.
getting too far away here. He's not going to be able to get that back up. Oh dear.
You come back here.
This is bad.
Sad day for generic characters everywhere.
Why do I say things?
So
Trick you up.
this is fine, yeah.
Okay, it's a one hit. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh, no.
Nice driving, man.
Okay, that's
This is
fine, that's
not
fine.
good for my insurance.
Good, good.
His
I think
coins are bad.
he's still on really good pace though, so
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Whoa,
yeah,
William.
it's pretty damn good.
That was
Considering
totally
PB
awesome.
was a 107.20.
Oh, yeah. I totally
Cutscene
ruled.
skip.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh
Tilbert.
no!
I never thought I'd say this,
Tilbert.
but I'm actually excited to be going to a
Ooh.
Oh,
museum.
unlucky man.
Jonesy failed wolves.
Ah,
Shiva H. Vishnu. The
But
cola is
Jonesy's
dripping from the
only
video.
45 seconds red.
Cool, free deadly cola.
Jonesy failed wolves and he missed about one cutscene skip. But he's only, as I just said, like 45 seconds red. So never know. Like I don't know Jonesy's PB too much, so I can't really say.
this one's feels bad, man.
He failed wolves.
Oh, we did it. We destroyed a priceless archaeological
For some reason,
artifact.
my mic is cutting out. I think
What
I don't know
me? I
why.
did all the driving.
Yeah, I was
Find
thinking it
out
did
what's behind all this strange cola
a
business.
little bit.
I know it's a cliche, but ay caramba!
Kodos, look at these space ratings for foolish earthlings.
Uh-oh.
What happened, Kang? Foolish earthlings used to
Hopefully
be the
that's
number one
better, but I
reality
don't
show
know.
in
Welcome
the
back.
galaxy. Space
Yeah,
viewers
seems
couldn't
okay
get enough of
so
these
far.
humans and their
Nice,
It
nice.
just seemed to be cutting out at random intervals. It wasn't doing it like consistently.
But our
That's
film
weird,
concept was so perfect. We filmed these idiotic bipeds with hidden cameras and
Wait,
beam
did you
it
say
into
something?
every television in the galaxy.
These
But
aliens
yeah,
are
he
secretly
failed
filming
wolves,
an
as I was
intergalactic
saying
reality
earlier.
show in Springfield.
I knew there was a simple
Oh, yeah.
explanation.
And he failed but one cutscene skip, and apart from that, Jonesy is like, as I said, 45 seconds red.
Really?
So he's only 45 seconds, and that's very easy to make up. But I don't know where his time save is, so I wouldn't know if he has like massive time save late game.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
We've got to prevent the aliens from putting laser guns in the hands of cola-drunk townspeople.
Why? That sounds hilarious. I'd watch that show.
I tell you what, you're a bad little boy.
Apu,
Do anything on my computer while watching the stream
Aquaman,
freezes.
fine by me.
Interestingly, Jonesy main menu warps here, whereas usually on 60 you just don't see people even sadly warping anymore, really. Well, he forgot that box, that could be detrimental.
Whoa, wicked.
Oh man, the stream's
His
just frozen.
coins are okay, but
Hey, watch it.
that box is good.
Woohoo!
Oh god.
Oh!
Hey, no fair, dude. Are you even watching the road?
How'd you like a newspaper
Okay,
episode
I
you
think I'm back. Oh no.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh no.
How's about getting off the road?
Bogus.
Watch it, buddy. This is the worst town in America.
Whoa, I spilled my pudding.
Jonesy's coins are okay, but we gotta take into account the fact. Oh no, he's gone too far. He's gone too fast. He's gone too fast. He went too fast, and he's not realized.
Oh no.
He shot the gun. He, you know, got a false start.
Oh, man. Sorry, I literally just lost like a minute of my stream. Oh, so we're having to get crusty loot early. I don't even understand. It's got so many coins. It's barely missed it.
Hey, Kearney. Barney, where's... No problemo. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Jonesy. Might get fast gear out here. I've seen him get it quite a few times. That might be why he got early box.
Yeah, that could be. It lines you up nicer.
Because it is quite tight.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunate.
He's going for this strat.
Physics.
Nice. What?
He gets it.
It's a pretty good way of backing it up.
That's probably more reliable than the other way that most people do.
Yeah, I agree. There's traffic, it's pretty better.
All mine. Oh man, this sucks. Woo, nice one. Whee!
And he gets the pause.
Nice. Making back some time.
It's now only 20 seconds red, so
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah.
If he had a good, if he'd realised about that armor truck, then he probably would have been green.
For some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
Probably.
Yeah, I said can make it back. He's made some big mistakes, but where he's not, like the stuff that he's doing normally is just smashing out of the park.
All for Bart.
Eyes on the road, jerk.
Bastard standards. No. The British like invented the time, didn't they?
My butt hurts.
And it's now like 7:30, so Joe does not know the conversions to British Standard Time.
Yeah. Isn't it British summertime? I'm done.
It is British summertime.
Yeah.
And there's GMT.
This sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe, but I don't think you're top 200 anymore.
It's crazy. We're really close to 300 people now. It's like 5 off or something.
There's 298 PC
That's
runs.
insane.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just PC. So console-wise, we've got over 300.
Oh yeah, no, we've
My
definitely got
butt
over
hurts.
300.
Yeah. That's insane. Because I remember when I started, it was like 200. No. Yeah, something like that. 200. A year ago. Year and a half.
221 people have sub 2 hours.
It's mad.
Joe is 280
And the crowd goes.
off.
Oh. Bit far off.
Bart Simpson. Fine by me. Eat asphalt eaters.
It's not 300
yeah.
running. Yeah.
Come on already.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Yeah, if you wanted to commentate, Joe, you in the community events channel, and I'm sure they'd let you, because you need a role to be able to do it.
Oops. Oh.
Nice Tillbert.
That
Okay,
was
enough
totally
rock.
awesome. I didn't do it.
Really nice.
Woo, nice one.
And a freebie. That was really good. Probably skip
I sure
Krusty
was
though.
gonna
Oh, he's
crush
already
you.
got Krusty though, I forgot.
Believe me. Breaker, this is Bart Simpson. Requitable skip.
I'm seeing 100 views for the next stream. Oh, Christ.
Oh boy.
Take that.
Take that.
Wait, what is going on Jonesy's screen? I'm confused.
Not the
What I'm
detail
looking
is
at.
jump to light speed.
He's
I'll educate
in
you a
first
new one.
person, and
Oh, yeah,
Frank
baby,
was
bring it on. My dad'll
being
take all the
Propega.
damages.
Frank just like missed the checkpoint or something, and drove back round.
And if he doesn't believe me
I
now,
think
Oh
so,
way.
yeah.
That was really weird, I've never seen that.
This is too cool for school.
And Tillbert getting FMJ very nicely, 38 seconds there.
Nice. Got the 2 hard straps to part 2.
Mine, all mine.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, I don't think
Whoa,
I'll put
wicked.
PB, unless you have like some godly late game, but yeah.
Oh, there's no chance.
Yeah.
Now Bacon could probably.
Yeah. See that.
be.
Because I think if he had like a. He'd had to have had like a sub 21 late game. Pretty damn hard. But it would have been like
Sad day for Jack, huh?
sub 20, 30 or
Don't
something.
have a cow, man.
Pretty hard to do. I don't think many people can do that consistently.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon's a man who, on a bad run, just popped out like an 8:37, I think it was, Homer 2.
I don't remember
Jesus.
this being here before.
It's insane.
Sub 9 Homer 2 is insane. I think only 2 runners have it.
All right, that was so cool.
Yeah.
You better run.
Liquid and bacon. I feel like, didn't BG have one? Imagine that.
I'm not sure if it was sub 9.
Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
But yeah, I assume, yeah. Tillbert would have to have a 9-minute moment too.
Dad,
Probably, yeah, lower than that, yeah.
I don't think he's gonna
Yeah,
do it.
no, definitely
No.
not. No, I don't think so. But, you know, if he finishes a minute or two off his speed, that's already good.
out of the way,
Doing this cutscene skip.
Alright! Go!
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy
Exactly,
it so
yeah.
much.
It would be unfortunate because of the fact that it would just be a missed cutscene.
Yeah.
But
Homer hates losing! Homer smash!
I don't remember these being here before.
we do
What's
also
my
need a
name?
restreamer for the
Booyah.
2 races later tonight.
Learn to drive, you dumbass. Out! I'm a lean, mean,
I'm having
speed
trouble just
thingy.
watching the stream myself, to be honest.
Hey, what's up with that?
And despawn.
Ooh, the vibration tickles
Yeah,
my
Jonesy
face.
getting caught up here. He's had a couple of issues with like getting collect missions so far
Hey,
today.
ow.
Yeah. See how
Everyone
FJ goes
sucks
as well.
but me.
Dad,
It's crashing time!
He's now back up to 45 seconds away from PB. He
Uh,
had a bad death truck and just a bad lab coat caper as well.
yeah. See how
They
this
weren't
FJ
like
goes.
terrible, but when you're hanging on to PB, you can't afford to lose
I know! Boy.
more than a couple of seconds per split, and to lose like 20 seconds, 30 seconds to a split
Nice,
is
it's
like,
FJ.
but
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah, it's harsh losing that much time that late on in the game.
Devs are sleeping on board.
Progressively less time save.
Yes,
Pull
I'll
back.
have to use a half for a pillar now.
So at this point, only Bacon and Liquid can pretty much PB from where Tillbert is. So
Yeah.
unless Tillbert suddenly just
Learn to drive.
goes Super
He's been
Saiyan,
practicing. He finally practiced Homer 2 and he just gets like 8 minutes without zombie car. That'd be funny.
You're not gonna get more?
Watch out, Robbie.
Tilbert's just a 7-6 resets man. Old 7-3.
apparently Mario Bug also has sub 9.
In your face.
Oh yeah,
This thing.
it does. Forget. Which is insane. It's a 129 runner now.
It was like that when I got here.
But he had that when he was a 130 runner, I think. Alright, Bug.
My big
We get world record someday.
Hey, you there! Sweet!
Sub 9 is that even possible? Yep. Believe it or not.
slow down.
It wouldn't have been possible like a year ago, I don't think. We didn't have the strats for it, but
Yeah,
that's the thing.
7-2 and Zombie Car already has helped with the high end of Homer 2, you know.
Yeah, saved a lot of time.
Hasn't really affected most people, but
No. Yeah, it's like
I am evil Homer.
very difficult technical strats at that point.
Reckless driving is my
For
pet
sure.
peeve. Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. I have road rage and I know how to use it. I have no insurance. Nothing lasts forever.
What's Jonesy's PB? It's like a 135.50 or something, isn't
The
it?
power plant.
Yeah, 135.58, I think.
I
Yeah.
am so smart.
I'm glad
It's
you're
looking like he's gonna
Let's do this
come up a bit
thing.
shy, maybe. Unless he has a really
Watch it.
good hunter too.
Yeah, this part 2 has been sloppy,
Oh, that
like,
was right in the
not even being, like, terrible, he just hasn't... He's just lost, like, a few seconds to most splits. And
Mhm.
when you're, like, ordering PB pace, you really don't want to be, like, leaking time. He hasn't really had one
Okay.
split, which is terrible. He's just
Mm.
had a few which are...
Few hiccups.
Like-
Piece of cake.
Yeah, like a tap, like the slow drip of a tap.
Yeah, he hasn't had
Hasn't
any
turned it-
like bigger
yeah.
than minute time losses, I don't think. Tilbert's really not having a good time 7-3 here.
No, not at all.
That hurt because I
Good.
didn't
Right
have
here,
a
this
good
looks okay.
bow.
Cage is. Oh dear.
It should be fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Unless he gets kicked off.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's crashing
That
time.
is
Ah,
pain. Agony,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you will.
yeah, he missed cussing, skip, and failed walls, but we were talking about Bart 2. And how, like, he was close to PB still, but, like, Jonesy's time just dripped away rather than...
Yeah.
Okay, now Tillbert gets it, which at this point is fine. He's just focusing on the win, you know?
Hmm.
Because if he spent like another minute there, that starts to be in the territory of will he even win the race?
He's catching up a lot of time.
Nice alien craft. Now to
It's
just
pretty
get out
far
of the
behind
way.
before
Try
Tillbert
to
missed that to skip.
beam. Oh, it's something.
He's still like a decent chunk behind,
Yeah.
but all Tillbert has to do is like mess up resets and a couple of times, and
Also, the RTA timer, I just realised it's quite a big difference.
yeah, there's like a minute gap.
Yeah.
there. Oh no, 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 no! Ah no,
Oh,
it's a,
that is.
I need to find
What the hell?
some sweet.
Which just
Yeah.
like gets the vent. That is so
oh
unlucky.
no, he's gonna
Oh no,
fail.
his
He's gonna
time.
fail. He
Oh god.
didn't realize. Ah, this is disastrous.
Oh man. Jonesy.
Uh-oh, it's that black
Nail in the
plant.
coffin there.
Ooh, it has the
That is
speed of a
really
jump boss,
unlucky.
combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
Got busted, went for coins and then ran out of time.
Yeah, well,
Timer is pretty tight on 7-1.
we have 2 more matches tonight. We have one in just over 2 hours, and then one like
Your
straight after
driving is
that.
adequate, but lacks passion.
Who's playing?
So we have first up, we have Bone Dog versus Sid at
Oh,
10
nice.
p.m. British time. Then we have
Just paint.
Being of
Just
Universe versus DJ Lambton.
Oh yeah. Nice.
And the winner of that one, I believe, goes on to face yourself.
Yeah, that is true. So you're saying beings facing me?
Let's do this
Just
thing.
kidding. No, that'd be quite an upset. I'd like to see Lambton PB though.
Lambton PBing would be pretty hype.
Wow, I need a
Zin.
disco nap.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean you sound fine to me, but I also don't have game audio, so Lambton already has sub 130. Oh yeah, Top Hat told me about that.
Eat my
Oh yeah, Lambton definitely has sub 130.
Yeah, Lambton told me he has. No, Top Hat was telling me Lambton has a 128. Alright. Wait. No. Will Jonesy do bridge? No. I doubt. I mean, Jonesy just does some crazy strats though. Like, he gets a lot of them. I'd be surprised if he just pulled out 7-2 bridge or something.
Wow.
piece of cake.
Yeah, Jonesy is an enigma.
Hasta la vista,
Yeah.
suckers.
Okay, I've listened and apparently like my mic is just quiet, but unfortunately there's not much we can do about that compared to game things.
Or like, shout. I don't know.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
For some reason I have this issue where my mic just seems to be really fucking loud. I don't know what to do. But
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my feet.
Yeah, my mic is generally quite quiet, but there's not much I can do about it.
yeah. Yeah. Great run from Tillbert, yeah. Absolutely. It's done very well. Tillbert missed RP cutscene skit, and he had a very unfortunate 7-3. And he missed like a curator strat as well.
Yeah, but the curator strat didn't really mess up anything.
Got it before the end of the tunnel. But yeah, he had a really solid run otherwise. Like before that,
Go boom.
he was like 128 pace out of March.
I'm going to mess you up.
Learn to drive, dumbass.
Getting
It's crashing time.
7-3. Get a bit smoky.
And 60 is very much given a lot. And Tillbert, yeah, failed.
Hey,
Oh shit.
it's totally
What
not
happened?
supposed to happen.
7-6.
Yeah.
Coming through. That hurt. Out of control.
Nice liftoff.
Now that's driving.
Like out of my way, walking dude. Yeah, mindless destruction.
Got reset inbounds for 26 seconds left. Yeah, proving very tight to get to the power plant at that point.
Let's do this thing.
Second try though. Does it in first person, which is I hate it.
Save me, G-Man.
Oh man.
It does most of the
No.
game in first person.
Yeah, he just
Totally
missed the
awesome.
brake boost by the looks of it. Didn't boost for long enough, I don't think. Yeah, I find it on 7.6 it looks a lot easier to line up when you have the car as like a visual cue.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
And yeah, I mean, he has messed up 7.6 quite a lot. That particular part of it.
That park will not work.
Oh.
100%.
And
Surely not.
bit of a unfortunate penalty for both runners.
This town is going to pay for this.
right? Heart was substandard, yeah. Tell them catch up.
Careful! I have bad reflexes.
Oh, like no.
Jonesy
Hey,
with the
that's
boat.
totally not supposed to happen.
Oh shit. So we get the part. Oh, he's alright.
Why me?
He
Where'd you
just
get that
parked it really in a weird
stupid?
place. Maybe it's like a weird technique. I've never really seen anybody do it like that before, but it did look it did look like he knew what he was doing. It just looked weird to me. If that makes sense.
Didn't think
Yeah,
the old
I think
man
there's a
had it in him.
huge margin of error for that
Oh, out of
particular part.
control.
Parked it some pretty odd
I'll
spots.
buff out those dents with a good yellow onion.
Okay, and here's for Boatman.
Hopefully, it gets the right height.
Move it,
I
you
think my
milkshake.
favorite time watching someone try to reset for the
Whee!
oh no, that's bad. He's gonna have to warp. Gonna
Now
have to
nice
warp
going
because he
again to
does
the
not
DJ.
reset it for
Yeah.
right height.
We had to say dickety, 'cause the
It's
conqueror
annoying.
had stolen our word 20.
Yeah,
I am excellent.
I think I did this in my first ever Speed Simpsons race, and I had no idea that it could reset at the wrong height, but I got really lucky.
Stay on target.
Right height, but
Stay on
yeah.
target.
I think never go for the boat. Is that because you can? I think there's every other one
Harder than
works.
it
I'm
is.
pretty sure.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
It wasn't
Method.
really because he parked it in a way that was like unusual. He
All
like
right, I'll wet
didn't
the
go
pedals
to the
and you
side
steer.
at an angle. He more went towards the where the door frame is, and he kind of parked there instead of like at the angle,
Yeah.
which is where you would normally park. So it wasn't necessarily that
So lonely.
it was like awful. It was
This
just
is the
something I hadn't
greatest day
really
of my
seen
life.
before.
Just had a thought. Could you park the car facing the other direction?
Carry a
Actually,
new
that'd be
corn
quicker.
chute.
Could do that.
What's the big
Wonder if
idea?
that's
Get
thing.
out of my way. Every minute might be my
Oh
last.
no, that
So you wouldn't have
could
to turn
be-
around. But
You'd
yeah, I
have
don't know
to
if you
turn
could
around
clip
to
into it
get it.
properly.
You'd
Yeah,
have to
that's
turn
true.
around to get it like that. So.
But I think it's generally faster turning around when you already have momentum. Thing, if you're stopping.
Yeah, but you'd have to reverse to get to the angle, the right angle, and then go
Possibly.
forward. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think it would be worth.
yeah. That'd be worth looking into.
Jonesy going for bridge clip.
Well, somebody's probably already thought of that. But
Not getting it. He's only got like one more attempt.
Let's make the scene.
But this is his last attempt.
Ooh, did I do something
You need to
wrong?
get off a bridge with like 10 seconds to go, I think.
yeah, there's no chance.
Oh,
Don't.
this could work. This is gonna be tight. This is so tight.
Nah, no way.
Oh no. And Tillbert wins with a 137.19. This was a collapse and
GG's
a
to
half.
Tillbert.
But
16-minute
enough to
home.
get it done.
Nuclear waste. So very harmless.
Oh.
Oh, cut your fingernails.
Oh, I wonder he's having with this minute.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Jonesy is
Dad,
on.
I'm really proud.
76 again, hopefully. See a nice first try bridge levels.
Hopefully, yeah.
He's warmed up the bridge clip demons. Yeah. What Ketchup said. I love how Ketchup put an arrow to his own mouth. I agree with myself.
Gets it very solidly this time.
Nice.
You know what? Round of applause to Jonesy, though. He definitely turned this into a match. He had a very solid showing versus Cato.
Yeah.
Now he's having a solid showing here. Like, it may not have finished out
Yeah,
strongly, but definitely gave it a good show and fair play. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
if it wasn't for 7-1, really, he could have won this.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Going
it's
into how much
7-1.
it
Like,
is,
if he
yeah.
hadn't failed it, there was a point where he definitely could have beat
He was
Tillbert.
like less than a minute behind his PB, so it would have been 136 pace.
Which, I feel like he's kind of still a better homer too than Tillbert overall. Yeah, it's impressive that he was only 20 seconds red out of our poo, given like 2 minutes of like big time loss, I'd say, like stuff. Being played on Commodore 64, actually.
Now the ZX Spectrum.
Simpsons Hit and Run is my favourite corridor scroller.
My first experiences of Simpsons Hit and Run was about this time, like a year ago.
Wait, what?
My first experiences playing Simpsons Hit and Run was like a year ago during
A year ago?
lockdown.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah.
A lot of people say that they played this a lot as a kid.
Yeah. I wonder, out of all the Char runners, like who played it the most as a kid. That'd be interesting to know. I mean, obviously, there's no way of quantifying something like that. But,
I mean, there is.
I'd probably put a couple 100 hours into it as a kid, I reckon. Maybe.
And Jonesy finishing with a
GG.
140.25. GG. GG.
Well played. I loved this game as a kid. He's still a kid. You finally admitted it. Right. GG's.
GG's if both runners would like to join VC.
Does my microphone work on stream or?
Any VCs?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Congratulations, Till, on the win.
Thank you.
It was a really solid run up until after the cutscene skip. Very unfortunate. Any comments?
Apu cutscene skip and Homer 2 were a bit shit.
Yeah. 7-6 resets. It's a bit painful.
I even practiced that before the race and it worked perfectly.
It's typical.
And Jonesy, that 7-1 was so unfortunate.
Yeah, I got bust. I thought I could maybe get like a car bomb off the witch, but I couldn't. And then by the time I noticed the time, it was like, well.
Yeah, the timer is like deceptive in that mission. It's like you don't normally realize that there's a timer just because of like how inconsequential it is. But as soon as one thing goes wrong, suddenly it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
And apart from like Wolves where you failed in the cutscene, you'd played quite nicely up until that point. Like I was keeping up with your PB and you kept like slowly crawling your way back up to PB pace.
Yeah, I think if I didn't fail the 2 missions and got Bart cutscene skip, I might have actually PB, to be honest.
definitely
Maybe
could've
I would have
won.
probably. I would. Yeah, just like my mentality would have been like actually fine the rest of the run, but it'd be like that.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be like that.
Yeah, it was a solid run still.
Tillbert, you dodged a bullet, and now you're going on to face Ask JT. How do you feel about that matchup?
I'm kinda excited for that one. I think it's gonna be a very close match.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a banger of a match, and unfortunately, that means you are now eliminated from a tournament, Jonesy. But it's been a pleasure having you in the tournament. We've enjoyed all your races, and considering you were one person who upset your group in the lower brackets, it was a great showing by yourself.
Yeah, I had good runs in group stages. Shame I couldn't like duplicate them in double elim, but oh well.
Yeah,
It
both
was
races
definitely
you
fun.
had chances, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
well.
fun watching you, Jonesy. Some really
Cheers.
good races.
Just obviously like to shout out everyone that's organised this. For sure, it's been a super fun tournament for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching actually good runners on stream this time.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you in it, and hopefully we'll see you in future tournaments as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be about for future stuff.
And on that note, we're gonna end this race here, and hopefully you all can join us for the race in about 2 hours between Pone Dog and Sid. Gonna be a good matchup, that one. So commiserations, Jonesy. Congratulations, Tillbert. Thanks, Finn, for commentating, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.
Bye
Everyone
bye.
watching. Right.